You become a different person when you're over there, not by choice. You have people that want to inflict harm on you. When that happens, you do everything that you can to protect your men, protect yourself. That turns you into someone who you may not be. What I enjoyed about my time in the Army was the brotherhood. You would do whatever you had to do to keep those guys alive.
Prior to deployment, Rob was very loving, very demonstrative. He would hug and kiss and love to spend time with his family, take care of his boys.
I was medevaced out. My wife was so ecstatic that I was home. I mean, I was home with her. I was home with the boys, but I didn't want to be home. I wanted to be back with my men. I lost guys in my unit that were there. Guys who I swore to protect, to bring home, that didn't come home. So I wanted her to leave me so I can do what I had planned to do.
If I walked away, then those kids were going to go with me. And then how do they have a relationship with their dad?
The harder I pushed her away, the harder she fought.
There was a lot of tears and a lot of fighting and a lot of, I don't want to be here, I don't want to be married.
The path to Road Home started when I worked for Wounded Warrior Project. This guy sat down next to me, he made a comment, and I snapped at him. The guy was the CFO of Wounded Warrior Project. Hey, we have a program called the Warrior Care Network. I said, I don't need help. He really helped me realize if I can't take care of myself, I can't take care of anybody else.
When Rob told me he was going to go to the Road Home program, I was really excited about that because that was him showing me that he was taking a commitment to actually get better.
I was probably the only person that ever drove that far to go to Road Home. First, I hit Austin. I called my wife. I'm going to turn around and come home. I don't want to go. She's like, just go. I was scared. I didn't know what to expect. The initial feeling was, who are these people? I don't think they're really going to know what we went through. How are they going to help us? A little longer than last time I've seen you.
That's true.
How's it going?
The beard's a little bigger. Yeah.
Good to see you.
Yeah.
My wife, Melissa.
Hi.
Hi, nice. I think give me a hug.
Yeah,
We've met. It's just been a long time.
Yes. Yeah.
Within a day or two, they really made us feel safe with them. So I was telling Brian, I just have a coin holder next to my work. From the minute you get here, you're doing something in the therapy realm. If it was acupuncture, art, yoga, mindfulness, the one-on-one, the group, you were immersed in it 10 hours a day.
Never in my life did I think I would get a call from him telling me how much he loved mindfulness. But imagine my surprise. He sounded like he had hope, and I hadn't heard that for a very long time.
Do you think you're done with recovery? Do you think you're better now, like completely in the clear, this is behind you?
There are some days where I want to keep it all inside of me. It lasts for about 5 minutes, 10 minutes, but then I'm like, what am I doing? I know what to do. I know I shouldn't feel like this. And I'll tell my wife, I'm like, hey, I'm kind of feeling like this. The thing with Brian is not only was he in the medical profession, but he talked to us as human beings. He had our genuine health in his hand. Our trust was there. So the biggest breakthrough that I had here was separating guilt from sadness. I was focused on that one thing of survivor's guilt. Why did I survive that day? And the tools that you learn here, it makes you realize that guilt is just guilt. Sadness is an emotion that makes you stronger. It was like a gigantic weight was lifted off of me. It wasn't my fault. Those guys I served with, they would want me to be happy. But we did come together for yoga. We did. Mindfulness and yoga. And that third week, they brought your significant other. They learned about PTSD. They learned about what therapy we were going through.
We know the healing is much more successful when a family member is involved.
It made me feel like it wasn't so personal. It really wasn't about me. None of it.
Yeah.
You know, even though it feels that way because you're the other person in the relationship. I feel like we're at a point now where our marriage is probably better than it ever has been.
This program saves lives. I'm sitting proof of it. I want to be the best Rob that I can be. I want to be the best husband. I want to be the best father. So my healthy life is just to be happy, share my love. It's the Road Home program, but for us, it's the road home. It's the path that we are to being home again.